Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars week 38 day 2. It is a red day and today we're going to be doing two different teams, the one we normally do, and I've been suggesting this to people lately who've been asking for red budget day teams, though I've never actually used it within the context of a Guild Wars before. I've used it in PvP and it's worked fine and such, but I do want to try this one as well, because I keep suggesting. I suggested it like 3 times in the last few days, but I've never personally actually used it in Red Day Guild Wars. It just is something that works in PvP, so I assumed it would also work in Guild Wars. Anyways, let's go to our normal team. We actually have two normal teams at this point. We have the, oh, never mind. I forgot. I overwrit my one. But we have the one we normally have with the infinite loop. And then we have, of course, the 4x dragons, which is what I've been mainly using these days, for the quick dragon soul into a world breaker plus dawnbringer plus once it gets going, you just automatically win. Problem is getting it going, but everything beyond it getting going is pretty solid. Okay, well, right off the bat, kind of just want to go straight for dragon soul. Don't even want to deal with anything else. If it's not a purple, then we don't really need it, or red. I guess red is also applicable. We do get 1 mana short, but that will get us straight into full mana there. He'll do his little paladin. Actually, I shouldn't say little paladin. That is a lot of damage. A very substantial amount. Getting him damage would be very nice. Unfortunately, we don't have a direct way of doing that again next turn. We could take her some yellows. We do have -1 on it. I'd ideally want to take some kind of mana or something, but we'll just take that into his skull. If nothing else, he takes away my purple. Unfortunate. We could take another skull. Not really that worth it. We could take a brown. Also not really that worth it. We could try for the purple, that's worth it. And we got it, though we didn't surge, so fail. What else? We have a skull there, we don't need that. We have a yellow, we don't need that. We have a brown into blue chances, again, don't need that. This could be a bit bad. We'll take the brown for now. We'll take a skull poke. There we go, there's our red. So this will give us full mana on almost everything, because it's taken us so long to get everything up. And that's, yeah, pretty much match from here. Get our Dawnbringer down. And now we win. Get that down. It's just that initial start. Everything beyond that point is really nice. We'll do that first. And we did indeed land the extra turn, so we can just go straight into the kill, and down it goes. Sweet. Well, 1 down. 1 down. We'll go try the other one, though. I do definitely want to give it a shot. Maybe not against the Ironbeards, though. I didn't make it specifically to counter out that. I made it for general play, did not make it to counter out that. So we'll go stick with this for now. He does not have the extra hit. Let me see. How much damage is that? I should always make sure every single week that I actually have enough damage to resist these. It's 35 times 3, or enough durability. That is numbers. 105. That would live, and live. Okay, nothing will die to 1 shot. It will die to 2 shot, but not 1. So ideally, we will get a quick Dragon Soul, cast that out, get our cast, get Dawnbringer, and then we're safe. Well, we got purple right there. We'll let him take the skull. Actually, we get the skull. Take that. He'll take whatever. We do not have a purple take, which would be ideal right about now. Skull, I want him to take because we get a purple afterwards. Though, if I move this, I don't. I think. No, I still get it. No, I don't, because he's not going to move the right skull. Yes, I will, because he'll take that skull. Okay. Bottom line is, yes, it'll work. So, it's a little bit of a waste of mana here. But I needed to make sure I could take purple next turn. So we'll do that. He'll take a skull. We'll take the purple. And now we're good to go. So we'll take our mana, take our extra turn, keep getting bonuses from the extra turn. Dragon Soul. Nothing got full mana, but we could just take 1 turn to go get that. Looks like the purple, I'm just trying to find any cascades. Doesn't look like it. So we'll go for that purple. Get that. Dragon Soul. Oh, that could be annoying. But we'll get our manas. Can something get to full? There we go. Thank you. And now we'll just use this, and we're good to go. Got the poke. Pretty much dead. Elmagrim, you should be able to hit that board. There you go, good job. And we'll go into the Dragon Soul, Dawnbringer. I like how I used Dawnbringer last. Never mind, we're not even going to get to use it. Fail. But we'll go throw that down, and that's match. Yeah, hello Bloodstain. Hello Alanso. Hello Derek. Hello Sir Robin. Hello Marcelo and Adam. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. And Chad, got a team for you. Let's see. Azora, Corvash, or Yali and Miststalker. What is that for? Just general PvP? Because I don't think that's pure purple. Is it? What color is our Yali? Oh, no, it can't be because it's Corvash. Never mind. Yeah, that's just a PvP team then. Yeah, we can go give it a shot. I don't see why not. We'll go do that right after all of the Guild Wars. Let me go try this team. Let's see, what is he using? What on earth is that team? But we'll go try it. Wait. Do we have the immune to silence? I think we do. I want to go try this team and see what happens. So, Merlion... Nothing has immune to silence, right? You don't. You don't. Okay, none of them do. It's stun, which we don't have. Poison, we don't have. Disease, we don't have. Death Mark, we don't have. And Devour, which we don't have. And was this the correct banner? No. Well, you could run this banner. I believe brown-red is better, though. So let's switch over to brown-red and go from there. Brown-red, where are you? Where are you? I forget what kingdom that is. And there we go. Okay, so we'll go do that. This was the budget one I keep suggesting, but I've never really bothered using it in actual Guild Wars. We use it plenty in PvP to mess around with. But let's go mess around with this. What we need first is Brown Surge, so boom. Exactly. He'll go hit that. Unfortunate, because that's one of our damage sources. But luckily, if we can keep this alive, we could do this as our full damage source. So all we have to do here... Ooh, purple to red. That is tempting. Because he'll take it if I don't. He doesn't use purple, though. Oh, yeah, we do have a convert, by the way. Yellow into nothing? Never mind, we don't have a convert. We have it into purple, which is useless at this current moment. Now it'd be useful, but he just took it away from us. Oh, I guess it's kind of still there. I'd rather use it on red, though, at this point. So we'll go do just that. Get it on red. That boost ratio is our Phoenix, so it does even more damage. Gives us board control. Gives a heal. And yeah, just throw it right back down. I kind of want to take the skull, though the only problem is he has 80% skull reduction. So yeah, that's not really going to do much. Guess we'll take a blue. We could try going browns. I really need what's his name up to, but we'll take a blue for now. Let him skull poke. Oh! I could have done both, couldn't I have? Well then, okay. Well, we'll go do that. He's going to get that off. I'm going to need a stun soon for these guys. Or not a stun, a silence soon to make sure they stop doing that. But we'll throw this for now for damage. Get about a 30 split on all. We don't have any alignment for this. We'll just go and get the last little bit of mana we need. I think we'll just do it for the Merlion. And yes, get that silence just so he doesn't go crazy. I don't believe we're going to be able to kill him in time, though. I don't think. It's going to be very close. Very, very close. I'll take the brown here. Get the poke. Really wish we could use skulls. That'd be helpful in this situation. But we'll throw that on reds. We finally have an opportunity for it. We'll get another poke. Throw in the Ragnagord. Throw another poke. Hopefully get Merlion soon. I don't think we're going to... Nope. Get enough. He didn't get too much from that, though, so we're fine. We'll throw this on the reds because we need the manas. Okay, a Cascade. Board's nice and clear. And we do have it for red, though we already have everything to full mana, so that doesn't really matter as much. Merlion. She had an extra turn, but I guess we'll go throw this for a consistent kill on him, then throw the split, and I believe that's enough damage. Especially if we can get a extra turn right here, which I probably should have done the previous turn, because we already had a guaranteed chance, and now we don't fail. I should have done that the previous turn. We could have used, what's her name, then done that, then done, this for the kill. Now I believe we're just a little bit off as far as damage. Yeah, we would have. We would have gotten the kill if I did it that way. Fail. Well, that just means we have to take one more turn. And down it goes. But yeah, we would have had enough HP to kill it if I would have used her first. But yeah, that's basically the budget red day. If you wanted to use it. I would not advise using it if you have other options, but it does indeed work. And that, again, is just a Sunbird, ideally fully traded. Dark Maiden, ideally at least with first trait. Ragnagord, double traded, and Merlion, ideally fully traded for the Impervious that it has. Anyways, moving on, let's go into... Watch, I'll switch back to this team and instantly lose now. That's exactly what's going to happen. Where'd it go? I don't know why this isn't just set on my red day team. I had it down here because I wasn't really using it that much, but then I started using it a lot, and now I keep trying to search for it. Where did it go? There it is, 4 times Red Dragon. Anyways, back into it. Hello, Eric. Let's see. Does the Sunbird killing itself impact your score? I do not believe it does. Though I do not have 100% confirmation on if it does or does not. I don't think so, because it only counts the enemy-based damage. If anything, it might not even count as your own damage, which would help you. I'm not fully certain on that, though. Let's see. We'll try for the red. Oh, what banner with it? Brown, red, normally. You can run it +2 purple, +1 red, -1 yellow. But for the Sunbird team that we just did with the Ragnagord and everything, I like a +1 brown, red. Particularly the brown. The red I just do just in case we can get a, what's her name? A Dark Maiden onto red is pretty nice. But you really absolutely need the +1 brown, because that's what gets Ragnagord up quickly. That's something I should have been doing more in the previous battle as well, was going for the Ragnagord more often. You need it for board clear so that your Dark Maiden always has alignment, so that you can get a extra turn off her ability. Oh, whoa, 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 4 HP. You got hit, didn't you? Don't hit, don't hit, don't hit. No! Okay, we don't have a summoner. Well, that's gonna happen. That is what today is like. Every single time, they just do that, pretty much. He can one-shot our thing, too. Never mind, he one-shot the other thing. Well, that's not going well. We'll go into... He's gonna stun both of them. Not a single thing I can do about that. I think we purple to the Dragon Soul and go from there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go for the poke. So we'll do that. He'll do his thing. He'll get his summon. We'll throw this down, and then we'll go from there. Move that over. Move that over to purple. Will we need to go get the barrier spam thing out again? I might need to go bring back out, what's his name? Jotnar. We had a really funny Red Day team 2 weeks ago that we did. That I did for someone who just wanted me to make a Jotnar team. And it worked really well for Red Guild War Day when we ended up making it. I might need to bring it back. I actually completely forget what I used other than that it was a Jotnar composition. But with how much extra turn spam it had, it basically infinitely barriered you on a Red Day. It was quite convenient for the obvious reason. Everything on Red Day, because of these dwarf teams that keep getting used, is basically just spam barrier constantly. So to live, we need to throw this down. So we'll throw that. Get the Dragon Soul. Hopefully into full mana or a lot of mana, either or. Getting there. Yellow Surge would be great. That can't kill me. It can kill Dragon Soul, but it can't kill our main troop. Do I let him poke me with a skull? He dies. No. Well, yes. Well, he's gonna kill me regardless. So, well, what if he doesn't? Let's go for the yellow. Of course you don't Surge. Oh, no, he does go for it. Fail. Well, in that case, I guess we let him take the skull? I don't really have a choice now, do I? We'll do that. He pokes us. There goes our barrier. Well, we get it right back. Never mind, what am I doing? Yeah, that's fine. And now we just need to get the final low blow. And if it would stop trying to poke me, we'd be good. Well, take the blue. Well, we survived with 1! Let me go get the Jotnar out now. I might as well go try for the final battle. Completely forget what it is off the top of my head, though. But I'm pretty sure as I start building the team, it will come to me. Let's see. What do we need? Yellow? Yes. Take that one. Surges. Throw that down. Dead. The one-punch woman. Yeah, they're both the one-punch. Anything they touch will die instantly. That's pretty much... They're basically like a death mark, except it actually works. They're some of the few triple damages that actually does enough damage to be able to kill. Okay, so let's go see if I can rebuild this. I completely forget what it is, though, so that's a fail. But I know I used Jotnar, so we have that much. Well, we got Jotnar. Maybe I'll go look it up real quick, because I do forget exactly what it was. Was it Jotnar Valkyrie? There's no way it was Jotnar Valkyrie. I know I didn't use Ural either. That or you might just have to hold off for now. Because I can't think of enough extra turn for him that would work. I know we need Dark Maiden. That helps. Get the quicker turn on it. We could get a Ragnagord in here, because we need the board clear. That would help both the Dark Maiden and the Jotnar thingy. Let's see. Get that in there. And now we need something to actually kill them. Is the biggest issue now, because we have, like, 0 kill cards. So what's the strongest red, purple base damage that would actually fit in this team? Is there red, purple true damage on anything? Because that would synergize quite well. Oh, it's probably Infernus. I'm pretty sure that was the team. That would make sense. He is one of the highest damage sources in the game right now. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. You have the brown red, quick Dark Maiden into quick Ragnagord into do spam both of them, Infernus kills them, and then you win. That seems like something I would have done. I don't know if that was the exact team, but it's close enough. Let's try it. Close enough. Okay. Move that over. Take the brown. Take the skull. Well, now we have 2 barriers. Good. Keep them going. Take the... not that brown. Take that brown. It didn't surge. Fail. Okay. Plan B. Get Dark Maiden to full mana. Or Plan C. because that doesn't work. There's nothing I can do this turn to get her to full mana. There we go. Thank you for that. We can do this on blue. That is pretty useless. We don't actually need to cast Jotnar. We only need him for his thing. So we'll do that to purple. What else we need to move around? Move this down. Get a Dark Maiden. No, I don't need that. Brown. Do I need it? No. Yes. Well, I need it, but I can't take it. Actually, I can. I could Dark Maiden for it, but that'd be a bit of a waste. I'd rather just take the purple and hopefully get a Surge. Exactly so. And then we throw this down. Before I do, though, let me take that. Leave him with that board. Oh, we have Jotnar. Not enough to kill, is it? Wait, how many barriers do we have? That is... What is 7 times 5? That is 35. We have 65 damage. Why must that not be enough? Wow. We have so much damage right now, yet we can't actually use it. That is very, very unfortunate. What do I even kill this on? I guess we throw it on him, even though it doesn't kill. Because maybe we will hit him. So I guess that's the plan. We throw that down. 65. Too bad Burn doesn't do true damage. That would have killed him. So we'll throw that down. One more poke will now kill it. And hey, we actually have that one poke, surprisingly. Yeah. And since we can't do it into a purple or something right now, we'll just go and kill him out. Now the summoner is dead. Yeah, I think I just need to start using this on red days from now on. I need to go overwrite my red day with this. Do I one-shot him? We're getting really a lot of Jotnars. I've never seen Jotnar get his mana so quickly that many times in a row. But there we go. Look at that. He just does not want to have... every single second he goes back to full mana that battle. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that worked out nicely. I just need to replace that with my other one. With how many... Wow, that was so bad because of the other one. You know what? Sunbird may have lowered our score. That is very low compared to the battles we just did. So maybe it did. I still haven't done a single day with just Sunbird. Because I always assumed it may. So I never bothered testing it. But, yeah, I think Sunbird might actually lower your score. So maybe don't use it? I don't know. Has anyone actually used it and, like, checked? Because I haven't heard definitively... anyone saying if it does or does not lower your score. And I haven't bothered testing it because I've always been afraid that it would possibly do so. Anyways, that's still not too bad. But let me go change my red team, or at least the standard red team I normally use, which is not this. This was changed for, I have no clue what. I guess this to show a cheap red day, or another cheap red day. But let's get everything in here. Jotnar, Infernus, get that in there. This is the one team I really use Infernus in last slot. Generally, you don't want to do that because of how big of a damage source he is. You normally want him in second or third. But because Jotnar is so important for his barrier, we pretty much just put it there. And we need our 2 mana generators to be in the first 2 slots. And there we go. Ragnagord and a brown-red banner, wherever you are. Where'd he go? I know you're in here. It's the G one. Where'd it go? Oh, it's already blinking. And there we go. So that will be our red day for now on, I guess. Replace out the other one. Anyways, let's go back to an Azura. Actually, you know what? He's doing that team. Let me go with a quick Inferno King. Or Infernus, I mean. Yeah, red day is very, very annoying with the dwarves. That is for sure. There's a lot of options for red day, though. There used to be not that many. But because there were so few, they kept adding troops that were able to be used with it. And I do have to say there is a competent amount of red day teams that can be used now. The biggest issue is that the counter to red is so very strong compared to some of the other color days. What do we even do here? I guess we throw this first. Get our barriers. Go and just throw some damage down. Hopefully get a good board where we can actually mercy off of. That is not a board we can mercy off of. We'll go take that, come on. Take that. Nothing to do there. Throw that out the board. Throw to mercy. If we have it. Yes, we do. Perfect. Double check board. Looks good. Throw down to Dawn. Barrier up, so he can't do anything. Oh no, now we're poisoned, so he gets to remove all our barriers easily. Get all that back up. Do we have a mercy? Oh yeah, that'd be an easy way to get rid of it, but we do not. Now we do, so we'll get rid of all the stats effects he just put on us, including the poison, so we can keep our barriers. And that's pretty much matched. Throw this into Infernus and almost done. He still has really high stats though. Luckily he keeps missing. It's really annoying when it gets looping and it gains like a couple hundred HP in its loop. An Ariel does gain a lot of HP if she gets lucky. Her HP gain per turn, well, actually that's a little bit above average, but I believe it's like a 20 something, like a 22, 23. Not to mention every single time she casts, it gets even higher. Apparently she got a magic buff from a humility as well, which made it go even higher, of course. Okay, do we have Mercy in that? Yes, we do. So we'll throw that down. Get it down again. Oh, also, status effect spam is going to be so ridiculously useless once the new Mythic comes out, at least in late game. The new Mythic is coming out not this Friday, but the following Friday. It's going to be the best cleanser in the game by a very large margin. All you have to do is take Yellow Peers and you cleanse everything on your team. Plus, the ability itself also cleanses the entire team. Oh! Someone asked me to go do a team and I didn't go do it. Wait, let me go do that. It was asked earlier during the stream, which is why I slightly forgot. I'll go do that. No worries. And if anyone else has any other questions or team builds you want me to do, let me know. Nothing better against dwarves than Alchemist 3 times Goblin Rocket. I do use that on occasion, mainly just to show people that it works. I don't normally use that on a regular basis though. But yeah, you could just use that and then win every single time. Alchemist triple Goblin Rocket is somewhere around like a 98% win rate, regardless of what you're up against. It is very hard to actually lose with it. The only time you would is if your Alchemist happens to die due to weird things happening or very bad luck. Let's see. We'll just go for Gorgotha. Actually, it's pretty low stats. I don't really need to matter that much. I think as long as this hits last slot, we win. Of course it doesn't, but we can throw Dawnbringer at it. And that will clear it out. Okay, what was that one team mentioned earlier? Let me scroll up. Let's see. Azura, Corvash, Uriali, and Miststalker. We'll go do that. Also, thank you, Derek House, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. Ooh, we're up against this team. I think we could take it out with what you mentioned. We'll see. It has Azura on it, so at least we have that going for us. Let's go get rid of this. Oh, wait, I did save this, right? Did I just put that underneath my other team? Oh, no, never mind. I put it in the right spot. Wait, why is it also in my first slot now? I'm confused. I guess I initially put it there, but didn't put it on the other thing. I have no clue. But anyways, let me go and try that team that was mentioned all the way at the beginning of the stream. And it was Azura, Corvash. I love how Corvash is almost never used in first slot anymore. That's what they get for getting rid of his stone skin. He used to have stone skin, now he is armored. But now he never gets used in first slot. He might be one of those people that get magical armor, though, whenever they add that. They said it's not coming in next patch, and it might be a while because they have to code it quite a bit differently. But we are eventually, probably this year, getting magical-based armor. Like 25% reduction to magic attacks, 50% reduction to magic attacks, and so on and so forth. Of course, right now, all of the mitigations in this game are related only to skulls. There's essentially none of them for casts, and the one that do exist for casts are basically whenever anything triggers, not specifically mitigations. Let's see, what was it looking for? Corvash, Uriali, and what was the other thing I was missing? I needed a second Uriali, and Miststalker. The mighty Miststalker. When they buffed Miststalker, they made him so insanely good. He didn't always used to be this good, but he's one of the best single target true damages until you get like a Jotnar or something. Really, really high amounts. It poisons as well as if it doesn't kill, and it gains additional magic if it does. And on top of that, it gains even more from Fire Spirit, which is at minimum 1 because it's a red. Anyways, let's go use this. Banner, I assume, would be a blue-purple or Frozen Banner. Did you mention one? Yes, Frozen Banner. That makes sense. Go into that, and should be good to go. Okay, let's see what it does. Now we're up against a blue spam team, so we'll see how Azura does against her. Normally, she's pretty good against blue spam, because that makes it so there's always blues on the board for her to use. Put that down. As I say that, there's only 5 on the entire board when I cast her. Well then. How do we move? How do we move? We'll go take the purple. Move that over. He just skulls. We'll try for an explosion. Again, pretty bad board to do this on, but I need something going already. He gets the double of the grain, and not looking good. That's slightly better. That's much better. Though we're frozen on everything, so we'll just go throw that down. Keep getting our stat reductions. We have Corvash now. That's helpful. Go throw this down. Did we get a Miststalker kill? Would we get a Miststalker kill? Yeah, I would hit her. So I guess it's worth it. Oops, that didn't work. There we go. Throw this down. But now we have our Yali. Do we throw our Yali or do we go for mana? Well, we're not frozen on that, so we can just take that, throw a Corvash, throw our Yali, go from there. Actually, do we do that the other way around? No? Yes? Maybe so. No, we throw a Skull, then Corvash, then Yali. Oh, no. We are Yali, then Corvash. We do that. Now we Corvash. And now that dies to poison, or better. And there we go. HP reduction, go. Not the one I needed to hit, but oh well. And then Miststalker kill. Yeah, that actually works surprisingly well. Has 4 things that can do true damage. 1 on 1 in 4 chance, plus it mana generates. Corvash for double, or Yali on 4, and Miststalker for cleanup. It is a very interesting true damage name. I'm gonna move that over. Move that over. What else do we need here? Blue, take that. Less explosions for us, but oh well, we get our full mana. It gives us Corvash for Yali for. Oh hey, what are you doing killing our Azura? We needed her. Alright, that's not too big a deal. We'll throw that down. Get a Corvash. Oh come on, it just one-shotted it. It just got summoned. Really? Can we have it for at least 1 second? Well, not much I could do about that. We'll go and, well, now the only problem is, what do we do when she dies? She's our only mana generator on the entire team. Okay, let's just get Corvash back up. Need one more Skull Poke to actually knock him all the way down. That or get Royale or Miststalker. Doesn't he have a buff now? No, but we could throw this into the other thing. I would need it to be able to hit at least a 33. Which it's not going to do. Actually, I needed it to have been even higher because it wouldn't have hit that. It would have hit the def. It hits based on lowest durability, not on lowest HP. So if something has a really high armor, they would most likely get hit. It's whatever the HP plus armor is. Whichever one has the lowest is what what the weakest is considered on the enemy team. So if something has like 30 HP, but oh wait, how should I say this? Yeah, if something has 30 HP and 1 armor, but this guy still has his 51 armor and 9 HP, it would hit the guy that wouldn't die to it with 30 HP because the overall durability of it is lower than that, even though this one would actually die in 1 shot. That's the only bad thing about Miststalker. But for the most part, that's not really too big of a deal because the weakest on the enemy team is generally what you would be aiming for anyways with a Miststalker. It's just a little bit annoying when they have high armor because it does get in the way sometimes. You jumped a gun and crafted Elamagrim. Now you are farming dark trait stones. Well, it's still nice to have Elamagrim. Elamagrim is used for infinite purple teams to basically get all the purple you'd ever need. It's also used on last slot as an impervious troop on some all dragon teams as well as on just some teams in general. It also has one of the best attack reductions in the game, since you can just extra turn spam to lower the entire enemy team to 0 attack. It's one of the things that has actually contributed to skull spamming not being anywhere in the game anymore, because someone could just put a Elamagrim on the opposing team, and within a few extra turns, you just lost all the value that your skull spam team will ever have. Okay, we'll take the skull. Speaking about skull spam, no, that's not skull spam. Let's throw the skull, and then we'll just poke it out with the Miststalker. Also, before I forget, let me go do dungeons, because that is me. That is something I would do, is forget to do dungeons, so I'm gonna go do that real quick. They are making a notification for it eventually. When they're doing that, I have no clue. It's definitely not next patch, but they are going to do it soon, TM. Where is... Yeah, I just need to replace my other one, too. I need to go and reorganize all my teams again. I feel like I say that every month, because that is the case. Every single month. Something happens that I keep switching all my teams around, and I need to keep reorganizing them. Okay, anyways, let's throw that down. Get our explosion. Get another one. That should be enough to kill off of one of them. Oh, come on, one of you get full mana. Doesn't matter which. Blue, go. There we go, nice. And down it goes. Crimson Bat, Gorgolfa, Dracolish, Ancient Golem. A first slot Crimson Bat team. I haven't done that for a while with a Gorgolfa behind it. It's one of those few weird teams that actually does work. I used to do it with, a lot of people don't have access to the weapon though, but with Crimson Bats, Golgotha, the Crescendo weapon off the hero, which almost no one has, and another Crimson Bat in last slot, or an Uriali, or Draculus, you know, any of the ones. But yeah, it works out really decently. It's weird because it's one of the few teams where a non-first slot Golgotha is pretty viable, because the 2 times skull damage you get off the Crimson Bat is more valuable than the 75% mitigation that you get from the Golgotha. Okay, we'll go for the explosion here. And it's almost match. Gonna make sure we move all this. Speaking about first slot Golgotha, that's being annoying right now. Go take that. Luckily, that was Uriali mana. Wow, that actually worked out perfectly. I mean, Rowan. Why did I say Uriali? We'll throw that down. 3 HP. Highest HP troop in the game. Oh, never mind. Second highest. The other one has higher. The ssaszix, whatever that thing is called. The really weird blue-purple from Karkaroff has the highest HP, or base HP, I should say. Though both of them are near useless. Anyways, there we go. Claim our rewards, and boom. All of our diamonds and other resources. You made your Red Day, Dark Troll, Dragon Soul, Prismatic Orb, and Emperina with your hero as a dragon. Do you think that is a good Red Day team for Guild Wars? I think it would still struggle some with 4 times Dwarves. Because you can't just automatically heal everything up with your Emperina. If they were not one-shotting you, that would work. But assuming they're one-shotting you, Emperina is not going to help you at all. Because if they kill you out, you're not going to survive. You really need either a barrier or something to kill them quicker. The way to run Red Days in Guild Wars is basically barrier spam or kill them as quickly as possible. One of the two. You need to do 2 things. You need to make sure you disable the blue-yellow that does triple the reds in some way, either from mana drain or from silence off something like a Merline, or you have to go and make sure you damage the other one, Lady Ironbeard, to make sure that her armor is lower than everything on your team. So you need to make sure you at least do like a full AoE or something against her really quickly so that she doesn't get her triple damage. But once you get past that, it becomes pretty easy. The only other thing you might need to worry about is Highforge kind of being annoying with his summons and such. But it normally doesn't come into play too often. But yeah, I really like this team. It's kind of cool. Haven't used a true damage team quite like this before. Okay, we'll go throw that down. Get the blue. Go into the green, into the blue, into the green, into red, into so many colors. Actually, there's probably like 3 more in there that I'd even say. But we'll go for an Uriali here. Move that over. Yeah, we'll get the Uriali. Actually, what am I doing? We're only up against the Dragon Souls. Not like it's a challenging battle. We'll go get the explosion down. Or is it? Will they revive 1 billion times? Actually, they can't. We've stunned almost their whole team. So, they can't even revive spam. That's the whole point of why he even said it in the first place, is to revive spam, obviously. But he can't, luckily. I'm trying to Uriali kill it because I'm trying to extra turn to make sure that they are indeed stunned, because I don't want to have to kill them. There they are. Perfect. Now they're all stunned. And now we just throw that down. It dies to poison. Corvash dead. Or Miststalker, I guess. Or either. It doesn't really matter. Down it goes. And boom. And all of them had a 0% chance of reviving because they got stuns. Also, Corvash is going to be really popular again soon. He kind of already is. But with all the changes that they're going to be making to traits next patch, you're definitely going to want to have a stunner on your team. Also, if you're using a drain spam team, it is almost mandatory to have a Corvash on your team, because so many things are going to be gaining immune to mana drain. But I believe every single thing that's gaining immune to mana drain actually does not have immune to stun. And if that is indeed the case, Corvash is going to be super important, because nothing stuns better than him. Not even close. As I say that, we have literally 0 stuns on the opposing team right now. That's mainly because we haven't been able to land an extra turn this battle. We've been getting unlucky with that. But I'll throw down this. Get the explosion down. Don't! Okay, get the Corvash. Get the Miststalker clean. And now he's one Corvash away. We still haven't gotten a single extra turn. That's amazing. Well, he kills that out. Doesn't really matter much, though. And down it goes. Yes, Impervious is immune to stun, but Impervious is not getting immune to mana drain. It is not. It's one of the few immunities in the game that they will not have. Impervious, that is. But yes, Impervious is not getting it. Only things with Mana Shield and the things getting new traits, like Elves, which are going to be getting a Mana Drain protection. Oh, where did I do that? Hello, Scion. Scion. I can't wait till next patch and you never exist again. By the way, Scion's dead content next patch. It's still going to get used, but you won't see it in every single PvP team anymore. You might not ever see it at all. You still might use it in some invade teams and such, but you would never need to defend with it anymore starting next patch. It's going to be way too weak. What to move? Do we let him poke us? I guess. Don't really have a choice. We'll let him poke. Go take the green. Go take the blue. Go take the red. Take the yellow. So many extra turns. Take the green. And I guess we cast that. Kind of want to get one more Uriali down. I mean, one more Azura down before she dies. How many explosions is that? 5? More than 0. We'll go for it. Don't. Good. We'll move that. Get an AoE. And I don't think we're going to be able to react in time to his ability. Maybe he'll take a skull. Aw, she didn't go for it. Okay. Well, we'll take the skull poke. And Corvash is not enough. But we'll go do that. Clear that out. I'm going to miss Stalker. I need the poke that he'll give us. We'll go for Corvash? Yeah, Corvash. Or do we wait? Excuse me. No. Yes. We wait. So we'll take that. We'll keep waiting. I need to wait till the final possible turn before I cast it. And we're approaching that turn soon. I think he does more damage to himself by taking that skull than we can even do by skulling him. Oh, no, never mind. They're actually the exact same. Because we reflect 25% and he resists 75%. So assuming we both had the same attack, me taking that skull would actually do the same damage as him taking that skull. Though that's not the case at the moment. Well, let's Corvash, I guess. No, I still want to wait, so we'll take a green. Let him poke us, because it doesn't really matter if that dies. We're getting our Yali. Perfect, exactly what we need, though it got it unfortunate. But we'll go throw that down. Dies to poison. Throw that down. 1 HP. Please die to poison already. Boom. No. Dead. There we go. Do a true gold key challenge. Take the first 4 troops. We used to do that. Do them in the exact same order that they go in. We kind of stopped doing that for the random troops, mainly because it became just no strategy with some of them. Because you would get some really, really weird compositions. But yeah, I can go do that real quick. Let's go do 4 gold keys and see what the first 4 are. Let's see how good my memory will be. Let's see. I'm not going to bother writing them down. Fortress Gate. This is going to be interesting. Okay, you know what? I am going to write them down because I know I will not remember. Fortress Gates. I'll just type them down. Owlbear. That is pretty bad. I really wish they would buff Owlbear. It deals damage to an enemy and then reduces an attack by 2. This was obviously implemented when attack values were ridiculously low. Like, this guy had a reduce an attack by 2 back when the attack value at max was like a 10. So, with the average being like a 6 or a 7. So, yeah, that is very, very dated. There could be a lot of room for a troop that deals a low amount of damage but does a high amount of attack reduction. That wouldn't be too bad. There isn't really anything that does that too efficiently currently. But that could be him. Anyways, Owlbear. Banshee. We better get a red or else this team's going to be so useless. Let's see. Come on, any red. Doesn't even matter what it is. Except Firebomb. Okay, cool. We got this. We might be able to make this work. Actually, I somehow... Wait, did we just cover every color? No, we're missing one color. I think we're missing blue, but we have a convert for it. Okay, so those are our first 4 troops. Let's go use this in PvP. What are we up against? Really? Is that even fair for us to fight this with this team? Well, let's go do it. Let me go save this, though. This is a really interesting team. Just in case. What do I need to overwrite right now? What is 100% useless from here upwards? Yellow-red spam. Let me get rid of this team. Let me go name this the true stun. The true stun. Yeah, true stun. Sure. True stun poke. Yeah, it fits. True stun poke. And get everything in here. Let's see. We need the flimsy Azura, followed by the Kovash of stunning, followed by the Uryali of hit everything with a bunch of true damage. Where is she? Uryali and Miststalker for pickoffs. And Frozen Banner. Where'd you go, Frozen? Let it go. Okay, there we go. Anyways, let's go and replace this with the thing I just said earlier, which is our random troop challenge. So let's go see how hard we lose. Fortress Gate, go. Hey, even has 10%. Look at that. Owlbear, 100% dead content. Boom. Banshee, early game soul farming, but becomes dead content. And Null, which is actually decent, though I personally don't really bother with it ever. It's mainly used for Brown Guild War Day Defend, because it does triple damage on Brown Guild War Day Defense. It's normally not used as often, because of the 3 Nulls, I believe it, or Goals, Nulls, however you say that, it has the lowest damage of the 3, because it's the lowest rarity of the 3. This one's a rare, I believe the other one's an ultra rare, and the one that's actually viable to use is an epic. But anyways, that's him. Let's go and change our banner to something not horrible. What would that even be? I guess a yellow-brown? A green? No, we need a +1 green. A green-yellow? But then we don't have a +1 brown. No, we don't even need a +1 brown. Yeah, green-yellow it is. So where are you, green-yellow? Pansvale, Pansvale. There it is, Pansvale. And let's go see if we can win. I can almost guarantee this will lose, but let's give it a shot. Okay, move that down. Move that up. Move that over. What else do we need? Need to try getting a Banshee or something. Move that one over. We don't have alignment, so useless to cast. Will it get a kill? We only have one thing that uses red. If he hits that one thing, we are pretty much instant lose. Good, he did not hit it. He actually hit the tankiest thing on our team, so that's beneficial to us, obviously. Move that down. We have our alignment, though he already has mana, so I don't know if we should cast or not. There's so much red. I want to take this one, though, because I want to keep that for the convert. So ideally, he will not take that, though I can almost guarantee he will. But let's throw this. Force that. Come on, now I hit his gate. He hits mine, I hit his. Okay. Oh, I need a hitter with something. I guess we'll use the useless owlbear for that. We're going to take that. Take the brown. Nice extra turn right there. Well, at least we're getting lucky board, if nothing else. Do I take a skull? Yeah, I'd be hitting him with 16. We're both using the 2 little gates that have really high resistance. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have skull mitigation. It only has immunes, which doesn't really help much in this situation. Actually, it's double stone skin. I might as well just ignore every skull. Do I poker? I think the answer is no. We wait for this. There we go. That's exactly why we didn't poker, because that did it for us. And now we focus everything on him. So let me keep doing that. Here, have this poke. Come on, cast. Try getting her on alignment. Throw another null, and ideally that will hit him directly. That is the game plan here. So we'll take a purple, which we don't need, into the red that we do need. Speaking of red that we do need, that's not enough damage to kill anything, but we will go throw this onto his last slot, I believe. There we could take a... She's not going to triple damage on anything, so you know what? I think that's we're fine. We'll throw that on last slot. Hit that to full. We have a 50% chance this will kill something. It has to hit one of his 2 last slots. Ideally, his most last slot would work. Okay, of course it hits none of that. So we'll need to do that again, or get a Banshee, or get an Owlbear. I think at this point, Banshee would be our best bet, though. So we'll go try doing that. Good, we got Banshee. Please be enough damage, thank you. I do not need him hitting us. Actually, did we take a single poke of damage on any of these yet? I think they've only hit the gate so far somehow. But we'll go kill that out just so he doesn't get to do anything. We'll take this over because we can. Hopefully he doesn't hit the null. Good, he hits the other useless one. What else we need? I guess we take the purple. Try getting another alignment again. Got the gate. The wonderful Fortress Gate! No, this thing's useless. All it does is gain 32 armor, or a bunch of armor. Which is pretty much useless. I might as well not even cast it for the entirety of this battle. Because we'd get better value just having it go directly into Owlbear instead of him. Though I might keep it... I might cast it once just so he doesn't die. So we'll see. Okay, this board we can't really do anything with. We keep working on her. Actually, I should probably do something about him as well, but... We'll get her down first. So we'll do that. Just make sure she goes all the way down before we deal with the other one. And there we go. Down. And now we just have to deal with this guy. And as long as he doesn't kill our last slot, should be okay, I guess. Do we give him skulls deliberately? I guess. We'll do that. Oh, not that much skull. No! We lost the gate. No! We lost the other one. The comeback is real. Now it's 2 versus 2. Well, that escalated quickly. We'll go take that over. Nice extra turn. Oh, I could have taken... No! I could have taken 5 times purple. Now I only took it 4 times. I was looking at the other little corner. Not really paying attention to the other part. Okay, we'll take the skull. I need this thing to die already. So we can actually start using skulls. Oh, wait, never mind. Both of them have mitigation to skulls. That's annoying. He's gonna get impervious, or not impervious, but barrier and everything too. I might just go down the line at this point. That appears to be the game plan, so we'll go do that. Get the poke on him. And just kill this guy out first. And then work from there. Luckily he doesn't use red. Actually, neither of us use red at this point. We'll go do that. Kill this out completely. We don't have anything that uses red anymore, so it's not like he's gonna kill us. But yeah, it looks like we might win this random troop challenge. It's hard to tell at this point. Still could be either side's game. Especially if he gets another gate off. Which is why I'm trying to kill out this one first, the actual gate, because I need it dead so we can kill out the other one. He's just going to keep barriering it, but since we're not hitting it at all, it's not going to matter that it keeps barriering it. Good thing he didn't get that early on in the game. You could have gotten a lot of value if he got a full team barrier. And we wouldn't really have had anything to deal with that. He still might win. He gains so much value out of every single time he casts that thing. It boosts based on all dwarves too. It's such a better version of Dwarven Gate. It makes Dwarven Gate look laughable compared to him. Dwarven Gate's a very, very dated troop as well. But it's deliberately made that way as well, because it's one of the first kingdoms you go to, so they have to keep it at least a certain level of easy, so that newer players can destroy it without much effort. Okay, we have enough to kill one. So we're making progress. Some progress. Some very, very small progress here. We'll go kill that out. And now we have to kill this one that has basically full barrier and full mana and barrier and everything else on top of that. So we'll go move this over and you try getting more alignments. She only has one more hit left to survive. There's alignment. No, there it goes. Nope. Never mind. We lost. No! Well, that's as close as we're going to get. That's as close as we're going to get to winning a battle with this team. But yeah. That is the random troop challenge off of gold keys. They are quite a bit of fun though, but yeah, it's not gonna work, and there's no way I'm gonna try it against that. No, it'll like instant die to that. Normal teams would almost instant die to that if it gets looping. It's kind of like the goblin team in that once it gets going to a certain point, you just auto lose. What am I looking for? I'm looking for there it is, the Mercy and Furnace. Let's see. Also, I missed quite a bit of chat as I was going over all that. 1 second. Recommendations for a 4th goblin with the Nobin Brothers Prince. Oh, Goblin Rocket. Normally I use Goblin Rocket. If you're doing it in PvP, I would suggest doing it with Fizzbang. Either or. Works out pretty good. One other thing that people sometimes do if you're using as a Guild War defend is Siren. The reason for Siren is because it doesn't really get used in anything else currently within Guild Wars, and also because it has a quick mana generation, which will easily get you the mana you need for all of your other goblins. Or it might not necessarily get it, but it'll at least give you the chance of getting it when your AI team runs for it. So a lot of people run that as well. Personally, for invading though, I like you doing it with a second Fizzbang. If I was specifically using it for invades. Let's see. Have you tried Finley as a mana generator lately? Lately, no. In the past, yes. At one point, he was the best troop in the game until they nerfed him, in which case he became basically useless. It was one of the few troops ever that ended up getting a color change, and the color change they made to him made him quite a bit weaker. Okay, we'll throw that down. Yeah, he used to be a green-red. Now he is a green-yellow. And there was a lot of red-related teams that used to use it, similar to a Dark Maiden. Basically, Dark Maiden is what a Finley is these days. Not exactly, but basically what Finley used to do is what Dark Maiden does now. For the most part. Except, of course, you had the option of doing it to skulls instead of to yellow. Let's see. Do you think that Corvash, Azura, Christinex, and Queen Mab is good for Blue Guild War Day team? Yeah, that seems fine. Yeah, you would just need to make sure you rush your purples, get that up, get that to a full Corvash. Only thing you might struggle with is if they have a 3rd slot Famine or just a 3rd slot Good Troop in general, because that team has nothing to dispose of a 3rd slot quickly. Other than that, it should be fine. It's your 34th birthday! Congratulations, Jesse! Happy birthday! Let's see. Yeah, very nice. I would ask you how much you or how old you are, but you already said. Let's see. His 75% chance to get more damage than your 25% reflect. Wait, have I not read chat for that long? Well, why don't they rework some of the comments? There's a lot of troops they need to rework in this game. They always make the excuse that they can't make everything viable, but they can at least update troops that have been added, like when the game first started, that they haven't touched ever. But yeah, normally they just make the excuse like they can't make everything viable, but they could at least try to make some things more up-to-date to what is currently the actual game. Because there are many, many troops in this game that are such dead content that they will never be touched ever. Because they were made to work like 2 years ago, and were never rebalanced to work to what the game state currently is. Okay. We'll go and move that. Get that down. Take the red, brown, purple. Mercy it. You just got destroyed by Spirit Fox, Templar Spirit Fox. Oh, I actually made that a while back as a early game defend team suggestion. I wonder if anyone actually picked that up, if that was the person that used it. But yeah, in one of my really old, I think one of the very first, if not the first, defend teams video I did for cheap defend teams, that was one of them that I suggested. Back when it first came out, it was actually pretty amazing compared to other alternatives at the time. These days, it's pretty average, but it can still win. Even though it only covers 4 colors, it technically covers every color, because the 2 colors you don't cover by the team automatically get converted with both of the 2 converts. And of course, Spirit Fox is just naturally annoying because it does true damage into a drain. Also, if you keep doing a team where you need to specifically try to get one troop to full mana, the Spirit Foxes will just keep spamming that one troop. So it works out pretty nicely for stuff like that. But yeah, it's not that bad of a team. It's pretty funny. You never see me using it because it's like really, really early game kind of thing. That's something you'd be running normally at like level 100 or 200. But yeah, you can get caught by it sometimes. It is still true damage and it is still mana drain, both of which are very effective. And we'll get that down. And down it goes. Is anyone all of a sudden missing a team? I do not believe so. Hello, Mouth Breather. Welcome. Also, hello, Abadel. Or Abdullah. What team do you recommend with Stonehammer? None. Stonehammer is 100% dead content. That's another one. No, just kidding. But no, Stonehammer is pretty bad. I honestly would not bother touching him until they buff him. He's just a waste of trait stones. And if he happens to be your only mythic, just hope that they eventually buff him. Because at his current state, he's not worth using. Ever. Actually, there's... that's not true. You can use a all-dwarf team that has a fully traded High Forge on it. That would somewhat work with him. But that's about as far as you're going to get with him. Is an all-dwarf team with a High Forge. And it's pretty much mandatory to have High Forge. Because he has such a high mana cost that you need the 50% start that you get off the High Forge. Because High Forge gives all dwarves 50% starting mana. Also, I do find it kind of funny that for the longest time, dwarves were 100% useless. And then they ended up getting the their custom traits and some other modifications, and now they're just dominating Red Day. I wonder if they're going to do the same thing with elves, because currently elves, every single elf in this game almost, is 100% useless. But they're adding a new trait that is basically making every elf in the game immune to mana drain, which is obviously very, very strong. So it might end up doing the same thing that happened to dwarves, in that they're just gonna make them ridiculously good, which I wouldn't really mind. Elves are pretty bad. There's currently only like 2 or 3 elves that ever get used. Dark Maiden for mana generation, she's probably the best elf currently in the game. Dark Priestess runs in very niche teams, though never in defend. Enchantress is really good early game, though this late in the game she's 100% useless. Lady Ornerial is ran with HP buffing teams, particularly with Humility as well as with Plague. Princess Elspeth is used for a burst of mana generation. And what else? Spider Queen is used for early game drain. And Tyree is used mainly just for map farming or for early game mana generation. And that's basically it. Every other elf is essentially useless or pretty close to useless. But we'll get to see them be a little bit more viable. The ones that are really going to be decent starting next patch that aren't already decent would probably be Talray and I guess Spider Queen, if you didn't already count her as decent, because she'll be one of the few mana drainers that also has immune to mana drain once next patch comes around, which would obviously be really convenient to have that. Though, given that she runs the same color as Spirit Fox, people might still keep using Spirit Fox instead of her. Are there... Let's see. Stonehammer is not dead. Honor, Courage... Oh, yes. Honor teams. Yes. Honor, Courage. That does technically work. I guess you are correct. I always find this team to be so weird. It does work, though. You are correct. But, most people aren't realistically going to bother doing this, but you are correct in that this does work. And we need the Stonehammer, of course. But yeah, we'll go do it. Might as well. He is mostly dead contents. Let's see. Let's say this. His traits are dead contents. Because you would never use them at first slot. How about that? First slot Stonehammer is useless. He is made to be a first slot troop, but because he has such a useless ability and it's such a high mana cost, he's never used for that purpose. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a double red, I believe. I don't think any other banner would really work that well. Where's double red? It's Pride banner. There it is. Okay, we'll get that. Get the courage rolling and go from there. But yeah, this team is pretty funny. I have used this in the past as well. It's one of the few things that does work with him. You are correct. So we just rush courage immediately. Keep spamming that out and go from there. Actually, Herdmaster would be pretty good to get up too. I'll go move that for now. We get a little bit of both. I'll throw this into yellow because we do need that Herdmaster. Didn't get full mana, unfortunately. We'll go and we'll just move that over. That gives us Herd. Throw down the Herd. And now we get to go crazy. Aw, 1 mana short! Why? Okay, we'll do that. Get Stonehammer. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. That is classic Stonehammer right there. We'll go move that over. Luckily, we have our huge buffs now. So we'll go throw this on Brown and hopefully get crazy. Please. Yes, yes. Keep it going. Throw this on... Actually, I don't even need to throw this onto Skulls. I mean, onto Brown. We can just go right onto Skulls. We'll do that. Again, right onto Skulls. And now we just plow down everything with Skulls. And that's pretty much the team. Here, have a Skull. And have another Skull. No! Wait, he was that low on HP? I didn't even notice. Fail. Oh well. Take another Skull. Ideally, that would just be one-shotting everything with Skulls. You get the kind of premise of what this is supposed to do. Let's try this. Please land. No, that's not landing. That's bad. Okay, plan B. What is plan B? Do we even have a plan B? I guess let him die, and then we just one-shot everything. I guess that's plan B. There we go. Stonehammer, don't miss. Of course. That is Stonehammer. Stonehammer has such a ridiculously high chance of missing for how high of a mana cost he is. Almost his entire ability is him just doing mana generation. Yet the chance of it missing is one of the highest of any mythic. Actually, I think it is the highest. Out of any mythic that has board control or board clear or anything in any way, I think he has the lowest chance of gaining an extra turn based on what his ability does. Out of every single one that can, it's pretty bad. Of course, there's many that have a 0% chance of doing it, but that doesn't count. Out of any of them that do have a chance, it's He has one of the worst. But anyways, yeah, that team is technically viable, though it requires fully traded honor, preferably fully traded courage, and fully traded herdmaster. Other than that, you don't actually need any traits on Stonehammer, which is kind of nice. Are there any good Corvash map teams? I don't think many of them really get used that often these days, but you could just run a Corvash Valkyrie Mercy map. It's always pretty fun. Actually, you put the map in front of the Mercy. It's Corvash Valkyrie Queen Mab Mercy. You throw the early Mercy, get that into Valkyrie, get the Valkyrie into Corvash Queen Mab, throw down the damage, and just go from there. Works out pretty nicely. And just make sure you keep getting Valkyrie up constantly. Let's see. About the useful legendaries you have, besides Celestasia, maybe. But yeah, there's plenty of teams that you can run Corvash Queen Mab with. Even if you had almost nothing else, you can just run a Exploder with Corvash Mab behind it. And then boom, you're ready to go already. That's all you really need if you want to go down that route as well. Emperor Corvash Rag Justice Mab. Yep, that would work as well. Oh yeah, you could just do a Justice team out of it too. You could do, what's it called? Corvash Valkyrie Justice Queen Mab is the Justice team version. Most people don't really bother with it anymore due to all the attack reductions, but that still would technically work. On dungeons, Stonehammer has Unbreakable. It reduces skull damage by 100%. Yes, I wish that was the case in all battles. He normally only has 80% reduction, though, in normal battles. What about Stonehammer, Azura, Captain Skullbeard, and Stonehammer? First slot? Wait. Oh, and Skyla. I thought you said... never mind. I read that wrong. But yeah, we could give it a shot. I don't think it's going to work, but we'll definitely give it a shot. Herdmaster. Oops, that is not how you do that. Let's see. Herd. Let's see. Where'd it go? Oh, I didn't even put the right one. Wait, why did I put in Herdmaster? Wait. Azura, Captain Skullbeard. Hold up. Get that. Get the Captain. And get the Skyla. That is not how you spell her name. That is also not how you spell her name. There we go. Why does it use so much of the same manas? Yeah, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. What are we even trying to do with this? Let's see. Stonehammer, Azura, Captain Skullbeard, Skyla. Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to do. I see that it's partial skull spam, but that has way too much of the same color. You also have Stonehammer creating red, yet you have nothing using red, despite having 2 exploders. Skyla would either need to be replaced with something else or something. You could still get skull spam with it. You could put like Shegura or something there. But, oh no, you're basically just using her only for the Skull Storm. And I'd much rather just have like a Queen Mab or something. But yeah, I can't do that one. That one wouldn't work, unfortunately. Let's see. Like Azura? Yeah, you could use Azura as a mana generator. Herdmaster, let's see. All the really good mana generators, if you don't really have any other options. Let's see. There's Azura. There's Herdmaster. Let's see. Let me just put all of them into a team. This isn't actually a team, though. Let's see. All the really good cheap all the cheap exploders. Azura you get for free from completing out Merlantis Kingdom. Herdmaster is just an ultra rare. I would put Ragnagord on this list, but he's an epic you can't get for free, so he doesn't really count. Plus, he needs 2 traits to be really good. You never really need Poison Master. Let's see, what other exploders are really low level early game? Those are like the main 2, isn't it? I know there's a few others like Poison Master and such, but they're not really too particularly useful. And of course, there's plenty of other mana generators if we want actual converts. I'm mainly just putting exploders up here. Oh yeah, there's Captain Skullbeard. Wait, isn't he epic though? Upgrade. Yeah, he is. Why must they all be epic? There's actually quite a few more that open up if we did have the capability of doing epic, like Captain Skullbeard, Ragnagord, stuff like that. But yeah, these are pretty much enough to go for your go-to ones. Herdmaster, if you put a +1 on him, can very easily 2-turn, and Azura can also easily 2-turn, just by having a blue-purple banner or a frozen banner, and those are generally enough to run every team out of. And if not, you can start getting like Ragnagord and stuff. Yeah, those would generally be enough anyways. One or the other, not both. There would be very few teams you would actually need both of them on the team. Hello, Bridget, welcome. Maybe Merlion there. At least he'd use the red. Yeah, the Merlion 4D silence is always nice. Merlion just on any team flop down on last slot is really effective. It's one of the few things from Merlantis Kingdom that is insanely good, aside from Azura, of course. But as in not Azura. Everything else, they're like the only two things that are good in that kingdom. Azura and Merlion is basically the entire kingdom. Luckily, this next kingdom isn't going to be as useless as some of the other ones. There are several troops that are going to have a purpose within the game, even though some of them are going to be super niche. But they are going to have their purposes. Firebomb, you can't count Firebomb. Well, I guess you can. Firebomb is mainly used for Explore, though. You wouldn't really use it out of the context of very quick battles of Explore. It's about the only thing it really gets used for these days. There are very few PvP teams you would use it for. And if you were using it, there actually is one type of PvP team that you do use it for. If you're using a summoner, where you actually want the summoned troop to be on your team, then the Firebomb works really good. The best instance of this that I know of is with the... Oh, I forget her name off the top of my head. Why do I forget it? It's, what's the one frozen one from Glacial Peaks called? Skady, or Scotty, however you say her name. But Skady is one of those few instances where a Firebomb just instantly dying on your team is particularly useful, because you get not only a cleared spot, but you get a bunch of generation on your manas. So you get to summon a Queen Mab there, boom, and then just kill everything out. Works out nicely. Yeah, Fairy Fire is really, really nice. It's going to be a next patch. Do not cast Stonehammer, Skyla to Skullstorm, Azura, Captain Skullbeard, destroy everyone. Let's see. Okay, I guess I'll go try it once. Didn't we already try it earlier, though? We'll go give it a shot. Go put that all the way to the top. Let's see. Oops, we already have it here. Banner we need is something for purple. Well, I guess frozen, because we don't use red. We'll go put the frozen banner on. And go from there. Okay, let's see. And I'm not ignoring you, I just didn't see the chat. That happens a lot. Okay, we'll go and take the purple. I need double purple surge. Of course, we missed the first one. Oops, and I forgot to go take the other one right there. That could have been ours. And can you stop getting extra turns? Okay. Well, let's go take a blue. Get that up. Don't need to cast them. We'll go and... Why? Nothing. Okay. Wait, we don't use yellow either. Never mind, he uses yellow. That's why we don't use yellow. We only use 3 colors once none of them have anything. Move that over. Take the purple. And any famines. And yeah, we're just not getting up quick enough because he's blocking all of our mana. The only way we can get up is by purple or green. Anything other than those 2 colors does nothing for us. There we go, we'll finally get up. Oh, nope, we didn't get the surge. Take the other purple. Okay, now we can finally get up. But we don't have the entirety of our team at this point. We just have the 2 mana generators. And then it just loses. What about Gorgolfa, Dragon Soul, Christine X, Firebomb? Yeah, that works. Though I would personally just put a other troop in last slot. I don't have that team saved anymore, do I? But yeah, Gorgolfa, Dragon Soul, Christine X is a pretty solid combo that works with anything. Doesn't even matter what your last slot is. Yeah, we could do it with a Firebomb real quick. I don't see why not. Christine X. Actually, I don't even think I've ever bothered doing it with one. Generally, you wouldn't really need it, but I guess if you truly wanted to go quick, gotta go fast. Get the Firebomb in there. And that's not Firebomb. I guess it's 2 words. Yes, it is. Oh, also, next week, we finally get a Mythic Firebomb. So, yay. It has been so long with us on Ultra Rare, stuck on him. But we will finally have it at Mythic. Hey, look at all these people who already have their things at Mythic. Oops, why did I do it against this? Let me go and wait. Let's go attack the guy that will just instantly just destroy itself. Okay, let's just pass our turns because there's no point in not passing our turns. Okay, but yeah, this team works. Let me just wait till we get a real team so I could go show it. But yeah, this team definitely works. Gorgolfa, Christine X, Dragon Soul works with anything. Doesn't matter what it is. Let me just pass my turn, doesn't matter what I do. As long as I stop giving them skulls. Okay, and then one more. Down it goes. Okay, now let's do that against a real team. Because that obviously was not a real team. Okay, what do we have? Close enough. We'll take it. Also somewhat not a real team, but oh well. Not gonna try repicking for it. I'll go for the firebomb there. Nice, nice. Very lucky cascades. Get that right into full. Get the KrissTigger to summon back to the last slot. Get the Dragon Soul. Oh, that also gives us +1 blue. I forgot about that. And get that down. Dragon Soul. I completely forgot about that. We get the extra +1 blue because of the Drake has it on its third trait, which will help KrissTigger quite a bit. And down it goes. Because that means it gets enchant, it gets the 2 explosion manas, and it gets the extra blue. That works surprisingly well. I think that was a pretty lucky firebomb, though. I don't think they're always going to give us that much value. We'll see. Oh, we could also lose against this if we're not careful. He can one-shot Dracula's us. Oh, was that any mana? No. So we'll just throw that down. Oh, I just gave him Amazing Mercy. This could be bad. This could be very bad. He didn't hit magic, but he hit magic on the other one, so that's going to be really, really, really bad. What's plan B at this point? I guess take yellow. Oh, he just hit magic. We lost. Oh, that was quick. I'd have to infinite loop right now. We lost. I would have to infinite loop right now into the win. And that's not happening. Rip. Well then, let's try that again. Let's try that again. It's pronounced Skady. That is what I say. Skady. Scotty? Scotty. Scotty? Scotty? Ska? Ska. It sounds like a crow. Ska, ska. I don't know. Anyways, okay, we'll go with the brown. Let's see. Do you know skill the new kingdom will use? No, we have no clue yet. I would assume it would be magic, but we do not have a confirmation on what it will be. Based on what the stats effect coming in with the kingdom is, it should be magic, but we don't actually know. Or I don't think we know. And if we do know, let me know. The spoiler threads might say it. I don't think we know yet, though. That's normally not a tidbit of information we get until the actual day of release, most of the time. But yeah, we don't know what skill it'll be. Oh, we got a revive. That's actually bad, though, because he's blocking our brown and our purple now. Well, mainly just our purple. Right? He's actually not blocking any brown because we don't have any brown to block. We'll go move that over. Go take the purple. Move that over. Split it all. And, yeah. Get the KrissTigger. Get all the pokes. Do we have any extra turn just laying there? Probably, but no, we'll just throw that down. Get that going. All the cascades. Don't you dare devour again. Good. For a second I thought it did because I saw the teeth there, but it's his teeth, not her. It's so we'll go and we'll throw down the freeze, I guess. Doesn't even matter. Go throw the poke. Move that over. That'll be full mana. And how do you have such a higher attack than anything else? I'll go with it then. And down it goes. Come on, cast. Do anything. There, go. Then down it goes. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading off for tonight. We will be back tomorrow, though, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, as we always are, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be going over tomorrow's Guild War. This Friday, I believe we are not getting any new content. It was supposed to be in the New Kingdom, but they have shifted this over to the date of the 29th. The 29th of this month, we will be getting the New Kingdom, which is next Monday, this upcoming Monday. And that will be bringing in 8 troops, as well as the Fairy Fire mechanic. Technically, Fairy Fire already exists, but there's no troop that does it 100% of the time. But once the New Kingdom comes out, there will be several troops that will do that. So we'll have a lot of stuff to go over. There's also going to be 2 new legendaries, both of which we'll also be getting. And yeah, we'll have a key opening. We'll have a bunch of teams, and won't be doing like a designated team video till later. But of course, we'll be covering it on the nightly streams every night and throughout the week. But yeah, we don't have any real big content till then. And next patch will also be sometime next month, likely towards the end of next month. It could be early March, but they are aiming towards the end of next month for the next patch. Next patch will be bringing in a new format for the Guild Wars, where it's basically tri-weekly, and then it gets replaced with raids and some other kind of new minigame. We're going to finally get immune to mana drain next patch, some visual changes, not the ones that have been happening over and over again, some of them based on community feedback. They're basically just fixing things that they did wrong, which is a lot of it. No, just kidding. But they'll be fixing some things visually and all that. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all later. Thank you all so much for coming by. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And good night, everyone. Goodbye.